Yeah, you can go live now. Go ahead.
What's up, y'all? What's up? We are back with another reaction. Me and James Gregory. Sorry we missed you guys last week.
No, we're not.
Things happen, and things get in the way. But with life, there comes obstacles. But we're able to get through them with the will of God. With that being said, we're gonna give you guys our reaction, and our normal responses.
All right, I'm cutting you off. I'm going live right now. All right, so
let's do it.
So, regardless, whatever way he said, we're just gonna get straight to the video. I ain't worried about no damn
Remind me
intro.
of the Clear Eye dude. Wow.
Hey, German, what up, man? Let me know how we doing on the audio. Can you hear this melanated individual to my right?
Clear Eye. Who's your Clear Eye? Wow.
Concurrent viewers. German, my fellow brown person. We are going to get started with the vid.
Hey, play that. Hey,
play that.
Hey. Head look like an Eminem. He look kind of cinnamon. Over there, look like a big stick of cinnamon. Hey, R. Mully on the track. He look like Drax. Head got a 6-pack.
Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. I guess this is the older gentleman version, or the older gentleman.
Damn, that's the Dirty South right there.
Video audio is good too. Great, thanks, German. Really appreciate it.
Is that Dirty South, James?
He's Nigerian.
Jamaican, bro.
He looks like your brother, bro.
Bro, you be coming with the craziest.
Yes, he does.
Nah, bro, you be coming with the craziest.
Oh, yes, he does, bro.
You be coming with the craziest stuff, bro.
Do white people ever do that?
White people like rub their hands together?
Yeah, do white people ever do that?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I never.
Just imagine seeing a white person.
I know. Wait, does he have a ducktail in the back?
Nah, it's just braids.
Oh, those are braids.
Damn, imagine you at the Quackers.
Sponsored. Hey, did you know Arlette's going to be on Netflix though?
What? Good for her.
Her show's going to be live on Netflix. So congratulations to Arlette.
Everybody give a round of applause to Arlette.
And her husband. So I think he's a producer or something. Like they do it both together.
She has the cleanest balloon pop set, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing ignorant going on.
Yep.
And even if it does get ignorant, she does not necessarily always respond to it.
She doesn't condone it.
Yeah, it's not ratchet.
Before we jump into Pop the Balloon,
that dude looks like Josh without wearing glasses.
Nova for sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is the smooth, double-lined, mock neck.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some single men lined up. Make some noise, guys. All right. So we're going to be bringing out some single ladies.
Hey, no, moderator. Aaron's not insinuating anything about that sound. He's just making a sound. Has nothing to do with race or civil rights. The I Had a Dream speech has nothing to do with that.
I can't do nothing.
It has nothing to do with German shepherds or water hoses. Nothing.
I can't do nothing, bro.
No, I don't mind it, but the moderators are going to take offense to that. So
by one, when she comes around this corner, if you're liking what you're seeing, she's your type, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're not feeling, you're just not a fan of, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
I'm popping my balloon right there.
All right. Okay. Let's get started then.
Some of these men.
So with that being
like they're on
said,
child
let's
support.
go ahead and bring out our
Wait,
first
wait,
single lady.
I already know which ones you.
Bro.
He's got the.
Bro.
He's got the major chip hazards. He's got the.
He got the New York Times on, bro.
Yeah, those are the light years,
bro.
Dude. Those
he got the 1928 article, the civil rights article, right here on his foot.
What are those, man?
Damn.
Those are
the Martin Luther Kings, bro. I had a dream.
What are those? He got the.
Damn, he got the shimmy. The shimmy got me twos, bro.
The shimmy got me.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Nikki.
Nikki?
I'm born in Phoenix, Arizona.
She got a lisp.
Yeah.
Her name is Trotter.
All right, James.
Trotter, Nikki. All right. So we had to rate on a bell curve because these are older women.
So
she's in shape, right?
No, it's black. It's black. She's not in.
She's giving you a good illusion. So
yeah, that's what black does.
From childhood, Josh. I only know one Josh, and he was Mexican. And he was white, and he was really large. He was Mexican and really large. That's the only Josh I know that you and I know, German. So I'm not sure what Josh you're talking about. This person right here, I give her a 5. You know, because for her age, she's an average looking.
She got a banging physique. Okay, so
I'll give her a little bit above a 5, just because she's in shape.
So she is in shape. She is in shape. I will give her that.
All right, let's peep the IG. All right, everybody, let's peep the IG because this will go into more of the rating.
It's
and I don't want to hear what you got to say, Aaron. I don't want to hear it.
Come on, bro.
Don't spoil it for me.
Come on,
man.
It's
I'll let you guys.
It's not that. Let me show you. Let me show you.
Aaron, why do you always spoil it? TROGTER_NIKKI. Because Aaron can't type that fast, you know. I get to it faster.
And that's why I was able to search it faster than you, huh? Oh, Bucky.
She's not doing too much.
Yeah, it's appropriate, but
some of her.
I don't see anything.
Nah, we're gonna give her a fail.
A fail.
She's too much back shot photos.
That's the only issue. Just back shot.
That's all.
Is that thirst trapping? Is that what that is?
Yes, it is thirst trapping. Nikki, we understand you have a physique. Okay, we understand. Okay, we understand it, but we don't need you to flaunt it on IG.
Yeah.
Here's what you guys don't get. Here's what you guys don't get. You know how you guys complain about a man who seems to be leading with his wallet, who's letting you know how much money he has, how decadent his lifestyle is. Yeah. He's overcompensating.
Right.
Nikki, you have to realize you're doing the same thing.
Literally.
And it comes off as desperate.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you to just give us photos. Generally normal. We don't need to see up your butt when you're doing your workouts. We're not interested in that. I'm sure a man is, but you don't want all men to be because you're sending the wrong signal.
Yeah, IG screaming out, "Pull me off the market."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Family is from Louisiana and Kansas, so I'm a Southern belle.
Oh.
She looks better than her IG photos, which is a red flag.
Yeah.
And Nikki, how old are you?
In person?
I'm 40.
40.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now, she looks better than what she did on the IG. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
She got a lot of makeup.
I'm a teacher and also work for the city of Phoenix. And also, I'm currently going to be doing a career change. So I'm going to finish up my medical degree. Also, I have my own small pastry business. So
Oh, you're doing a lot. Shout out to you for trying to get different ways of money. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. She seems like a lady, though. Like, she seems like a lady. She's very polite. And
yeah, but she got the wiggage and weavage going on.
The wigam, yeah.
The wigamaroo.
The wigamaroo.
I do cupcakes and cookies and stuff like that. And also, I'm working on a skit. So I'm working on that.
All right, we get it. We get it. I mean, I guess we should
I like
get that done
nice
soon. And I go to the gym about 6 to 4 times out of the week.
Okay.
I do racquetball. I do boxing. I just started that as well.
So these are all the things that you do for
Yes.
fun. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So now what do you look for in a man?
Oh my gosh, I want someone who loves the Lord. I am a PK kid. My dad was a pastor. I love him. And I was raised in a Christian household, so I'm used to that.
Off of Ness, PK Fire, PK Water, PK Thunder?
I don't know, Aaron. When you look at her IG, does it look like somebody who's a Christian?
It doesn't. That's what trips me out. Like, I'm a pastor's kid. Like, with your dad would be absolutely upset.
Yeah, your dad should have already rebuked your IG.
I know. He should have dipped your IG in holy water and cleansed it of all its sins.
Because I don't know if this is not.
That's not PK material. Tell you that much.
I don't know what PK means. Does it mean like
Pastor's
Pentecostal?
kid.
Oh.
Dang, man. Where y'all find this Negro from? This somebody who grew up in the church too, y'all.
Yeah, it looks like Aaron's cousin or uncle. How do you say both, Jeremy? That's messed up. Or are you just asking a question? That's cute.
I want someone who's caring, compassionate, has great communication skills, and who can love me.
Okay.
That's what I want.
So now what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't know the Lord, Yahweh and Yahshua. That's my deal breaker.
Wait, James.
What the heck is that?
What, Yahweh and Yahshua are the original names of Christ, isn't it?
She said Yahshua. I thought it's supposed to be Yahshua.
Yeah, but maybe it has an accent on it. Yahshua?
She's just nervous. And she got her boobs out. These are Christians now?
Yeah.
This is what the Christians be doing?
Whole lot of sin.
Or someone who doesn't have good communication skills or
around in that
See,
church.
Evil.
You know churches are
is good.
corrupt, James. But I wouldn't mind going to church and looking at that. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess that's what be going on. The Jezebel
that's
is
how
in
you
the
bring
church.
that's how you bring communion to the church. When they say pass the bucket around, got all them legs and thighs and cleavage showing. That's what
Whoever gets to
money
pass
in
the bucket gets to be serving up all the women on the pews on a platter.
Well, the pastor would be like,
looking mighty nice today.
The pastor would be like, next Sunday y'all come dressed real nice. Trying to raise $20,000. Y'all keep the hat moving.
right now.
Okay, no, that's good.
Okay.
All right, so we have not got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
I'll have you hold that. Okay, so we did get one. Come on over. Let's go
Okay.
see why he ended up
all-white
popping.
snake.
Your name and age.
My name is Sincere. I'm 45.
And Sincere, what do you do?
I own my own tax firm and I also personal train.
Okay.
Shout out.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Personally
Basically just the initial physical attraction, and then more so I'm a little more spiritual than religious.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's probably one of her strong
James.
points. You need to be Christian.
Does this
Yeah.
man look like a personal trainer to you?
He looked like he'd been doing personal training for a while. He's probably the manager now.
Nah,
That's
he been personally training those Dunkin' Donuts. That's what he's been personally training.
Dunkin' the donut and the. I guess you don't dunk donut. Why do
Dunkin'.
you call them Dunkin' Donuts? You don't dunk them.
I mean, maybe that's what it originally came from. You know, the cops pull up and they get their coffee and they get their donuts and they dunk them.
I guess.
And go to church and just not aligning with what I'm doing.
Okay, I see here. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's very nice looking, very nice put together.
Thank you.
I don't really know him. I would like to if I got to know him, I try to judge people based off their personality and just talking to them and spending time with them. But
right,
his
sister.
outer appearance, he looks nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Beautiful young lady herself.
Thank you.
Man, hold on.
All right, let's head
Didn't
on
he just
back.
say initial attraction? You know what? We ain't gonna even go through this. Let's go. Just keep
So
Yeah,
we've now got 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
So, do you guys have any children?
Okay, you want to? That's your question. You
Yes.
wanna ask about children?
And also, how old are your children?
How old are they? Okay. Oh, let's start over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jaye, age 43.
Okay. And Jayville, what do you do?
So I own the top black and brown owned education and tutoring company in the country, as well as a financial literacy and credit organization.
All right,
Damn.
buddy.
Hey,
All right.
hey.
You know what? I forgot. This is what look. Let him.
Hold on, man.
advertise.
I think they got something in common, bro.
They
have
should.
something in common. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn. Is that what you're saying? Let's see if I could notice it.
Let's start over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jaye, age 43.
Okay. And Jayville, what do you do?
So I own the top black and brown owned education and tutoring company in the country.
He does. Yeah. Look, bro. Look.
Wait.
Look, that's not why I was thinking they have anything in common. I thought you were going to say it's because they're a tutor. He's a tutor. She's a teacher. It makes sense, right?
Oh, I didn't look.
Damn, dude, he went straight for the jugular.
No, he got a turtleneck on. There's no possible way I went for the jugular.
As well as a financial literacy and credit organization as well.
Skin pulled up.
So, do you have any children? And if you do, how many and how old are they?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have one daughter, and she's 3.5, almost 4 in April.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Jonathan, 41.
Jonathan, what do you do?
I own a barbershop.
Okay, very nice.
Kids ages 12 and 17.
Okay.
Okay, got 2. Over here, your name and age.
My name is Mel. I'm 46.
And Mel, what do you do?
So I'm a designer, a stylist, and a fashion brand owner of Head Attire. We represent love and positivity through fashion.
James, don't even say nothing.
No, we're gonna look at his Instagram because if you got any shirtless pics on, we already know what you about.
Why didn't you look at the light skin dudes? Why didn't you check out
because
the light
I get some bad vibes from this dude. I was thinking about it.
Oh, James, come on, cutting some.
No, I'm profiling right now. Hold on. We got ourselves a black on Rosecrans. No, I'm just playing. We'll go back to the other ones too. HEADI or HEADATTIRE.
Nah, it looks presentable.
All right, shout out to you, man. It's got a bad vibe though.
Dang, James.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why black men can't get no good rapport around here.
I'll profile him when I see him.
Because he get profiled off of default. It's the moment he walk into the Walmart.
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with his IG, huh? Why you got busty women on his IG?
Where? Okay, one picture.
Her boobs are basically out.
Okay, 2.
Her boobs are basically out. That's crazy work. I don't know about this guy.
I'm gonna give him a pass.
We spread love and we spread cleavage.
Damn, she fine. I mean, yeah. Forgive me, Lord. Cleanse me from all my sin.
Yeah, it seems a little bit. Sorry, let's go back for the other dudes. Let's go back.
What was the other one? Top tier 2?
Black man Kutz.
Black man Kutz. That's Jamaican, huh?
BLACKMON_cut.
Okay.
You got his phone number on there?
You know he ain't got no he ain't got no thirst trappers.
The grandma.
He just cuts hair.
It's just straight up business.
Yeah. I ain't gotta look at this. Damn, he
doing
cut
his
grandma up.
Let me see how he got. Let me see.
That number 3.
Because all I see is grandma at her purest form. I don't see the actual haircut.
Oh, thank you, man. He gave grandma a nice little taper. He didn't cut it too low. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. You're always my favorite grandson now.
You see Raven? Did you spot Raven in the middle? You scroll down.
Yeah. Top tier tutor?
Yeah. There better not be no top tier twerking on there.
That'd be crazy, right?
See, the way we do it, we entice the kids.
Age 43.
All right, never mind.
David, what do you do?
I'll stop. The top tutor. Oh, never mind.
The top tutor, bro. This man is this is y'all man's, bro. This man's wild. I think he took his IG down because I don't see it.
I see it.
Oh,
just
I
type
can't
in
spell.
at.
That's what really happened. Really happened now.
Yep, he just has like what you would expect a wholesome business partner.
Yeah.
To have is just.
Okay.
Yep, just everything's looking right. Nothing to say. He has the best IG so far.
It's definitely like family oriented, clean cut. Yeah.
All right, next. Let's
wait. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That's appropriate, I guess. Nah, there's something about this guy. I'm gonna find it now. Won't find it.
Fill it out a little bit.
All right, I'll come.
My name is Mel. I'm 46.
And
Yeah.
okay, cool. And over here, your name and age.
My name is Reggie. I am 44.
Okay. Reggie, what do you do?
I do project management for a surgical supply company, and I'm also a day trader.
Reggie, what do you do?
HBFL_Reggie.
What does
HB.
HBFL mean?
I have no idea.
Damn, he's the first dude to pop up.
What a name like that?
HBFL. Maybe he breeds. Well, I know he's got a lot of puppies.
There's nothing showing on mine. I can't find it. I guess I just have to report
He's
to me.
got one shirtless picture
Uh-oh.
at the gym. Oh, nah, he's the thirst trapper. Nope. Nope.
Thirst Trapper?
Yeah, he got too many shirtless pictures. He look.
What are you about to say? What are you about to say?
Nah, I was gonna say something, but I can't say that because the moder.
What are you about to say?
Nah, man. The the moderator community is gonna come from my head. You
I'm trying
can't
to
say
find him.
that. He's black.
Either way,
Black
it ain't looking good, basically.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna say a no
Reggie,
for this guy.
Yep, you get a fail.
You lose.
Only because too many shirtless pictures, man. You gotta keep it classy, you know.
Yeah, get those shirtless pictures out of there, bro. You're 40. How are you? Yeah, you're a
44?
40-year-old man.
44. Still
I do project
feeling like he's 29. No, maybe
management
maybe
for a surgical
24.
supply company, and I'm also a day trader
Okay.
and an entrepreneur as well. And I do have a daughter, and she is 9.
Okay. Nice.
Then we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age.
My name is Nick. I'm 40.
Okay. Nick, what do you do?
I invest in the real estate and
Genie.
I told you he was African, bro.
No,
I
that's
can spot him.
Jamaican. That is a
It
Jamaican.
don't matter.
accent.
It don't matter. It means you ain't from here. You're a foreigner. You ain't black. You ain't the blacks that we would normally see around here. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
That's racist.
And
man.
it's how's that racist?
Nick, what do you do?
Come on, come
We're the same race.
No,
Genie
man.
yuck.
Genie.
Genie yuck.
Gene. Yeah, that is Geniac or Genie okay.
No, it's Genie yuck. Yeah, it might be Genie okay, huh?
Let's see.
All right. His name's Nick.
Eek. Damn, he got the AK-47 in his hand. This man's about war.
Where is that one?
It's gonna be.
Which one is that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, he's at his. That ain't an ache. Is that?
It's an assault rifle for sure. It's an M4 actually. But no one really cares.
Bro, he looks like a skinnier version of your brother, man. No,
You think all black people look like?
no. So he's got one shirtless picture or a couple, but it's because he's at the pool.
It's passing.
Yeah, we'll let it pass because it ain't like he's in his bathroom.
Yeah. Now let us find out you're a warlord.
Hey.
Doing taxes for the warlord. Warlord accountant.
All right, next, let's keep going.
I invest in the
Got
real
a
estate
predator
and
in
do real estate, helping
the
the overall income.
in the community.
Nick, what do you do?
I invest in the real estate and I do real estate, helping the overall income.
What'd I tell you? The warlord's
What did he
accountant,
say?
bro. I tell you, bro.
Families buying their first homes. Sometimes they could put zero down, or I help them find programs that could even give them money to put down.
Nice.
Yeah,
I have a
house.
question.
Okay. And so why did you
So what happens if they don't pay the taxes? If you can't pay the taxes, then I'm gonna send a predator on you.
You know, the one that can camouflage with the bushes.
I'm gonna put 5 predator upon the field. I'm gonna hunt you down.
Oh, bro. Hey, look, man. Hey, shout out to you, man. You're doing your thing. You're business, man. You got a nice suit. Yeah, I'll be real afraid to not pay the bills, bro. All right, let's keep going.
End up popping your balloon.
She's so beautiful, but that was not initial attraction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's nice looking. Like I said, I just would have to get to know him more and just pick his brain and just learn more about him. But, not really.
Okay.
Her physique is carrying her, right?
It is, because they're facing.
If it wasn't for her physique, she would be lower. But I guess that goes without saying, right? For anybody, but for her especially.
Would you rather date a girl if you had the option?
Who was pretty, but she had a mangled body?
Yeah, or opposite, had a banging body but a mangled face.
Dang. I guess the face, because the face is something you look at and you interact with every day. The body, I would assume, can get worse. But if it was going to be the same for all the time, I don't know, to be honest. If I had to pick, a mangled face, Aaron, is not a mangled face. You just can't do. I understand, in my opinion, I just couldn't do a mangled face because I have to look at the face. It's not like you can talk to her while you're looking at her body, and you never look at her face.
Yeah.
So that's my argument. I would have to choose the face, grudgingly.
Fair enough.
You would choose the body.
Yeah.
But he's still nice looking, though.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Let's head on back. So we now have 4 guys left, and you got to hear from them, hear about, how many kids they have, how old they are. So now I'm going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
You better not pick the tutor.
Next round. Yeah, next round. See, you asked about the kids. You should have asked a little more.
I'm sorry.
Dang.
Why are you looking at the tutor?
Dang. Damn. If this
All right. So why did you have your balloon?
balloon was mine.
It's because he's short.
Yeah.
I bet it's because he's short. And that's crazy.
I know what it really is. He
What
got
is
the.
That's not why. It's because he dressed like a deacon, like at a rich black church.
Hey, Deacon, come on, brother. Let me talk to you.
Deacon Smithers.
Deacon Lisp over here. Come on, let me talk to you now.
He's a stand-up guy, man. I don't know why. It's because he's short. And you know what's crazy? How you gonna be 41?
Still
ain't got no
acting
man.
Yeah. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, it's like, look, bro, look. Like you said, let's just be honest. Well, if you and I can agree that her face is not that attractive, right?
Right.
So
She's
her
not the
face
most
not
attractive
being
woman.
attractive and him being short, that can be both compensations, right?
But let's be honest. He could get a better looking chick than her.
I would agree. I would agree.
If he just, I mean, even with the deacon,
they kind of balance each other out. You know what I mean?
Even this dude right here, the light skinned dude, can get a baby shook. He can get a better chick than her because he's taller.
Yeah. Hey, give me 1 second. 1 second.
Oh man.
All right, I'm back.
All right, let's keep going.
Unpopped.
I want to hear her out. She's in the education field, so I'm in the education space as well. Seems like a pretty decent young lady, so just kind of want to feel her out a little bit.
Okay, all right. And why'd you end up popping his?
I'm gonna be honest. I really had to figure it out. I'm sorry. I had to figure it. I'm like, who do I pop? And I'm sorry. I don't know. For some reason, I was like, okay, let me pop you. But you are very well put together, very nice looking, and I love that you work with kids.
Appreciate it. Thank you much.
You're welcome.
Okay, now you can ask another question for our 3 remaining guys.
What are your goals for the next 4 or 3 years? Like, where do you see yourself, and what goals are you working on right now?
Okay, let's start here.
Don't say my name.
Name and age.
Jonathan, 41. I see myself owning a chain of barbershops all over. However many I can open. So
Okay.
That's what I see myself.
Very nice.
Okay. And over here, answer to her question.
Yes. Me being an entrepreneur that I am, I definitely want to expand the portfolio of real estate. But for now, my next, you said 4 years?
Yes.
5 years?
Yes.
I just see myself expanding my brand as a designer. So I really want to touch the world with love. And the way that I do it is through fashion. So I really want to take it worldwide. Continue to build and travel, spread love across the world.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds a little generic. It's too generic. It's like catered to the camera. It's not catered to her. The light-skinned dude, it was straightforward. Him, it seems like he's got a dual motive while he's
like
on the
he's
channel.
marketing himself.
Yeah. I think the best answer she's looking for is how do I fit into that?
Right.
Now, there's nothing wrong with having a purpose, but what does that leave me? Am I just a side chick to that?
Yeah.
And what about over here?
Yeah, so right now I'm a part of a great company. I have a nice career and I'm happy where I'm at the surgical supply company that I'm at, Kristen Surgical Supplies. Also, I do day trade as well. So I definitely want to expand upon that and just kind of level up my capital and just really just run it up.
Okay, so nobody's given the right answer yet. It's only given partially good answers. What she's looking for is, I look to be settling down.
Right.
I look to be under somebody's bosom, on someone's bosom. I'm looking to be in a relationship long term or whatever. She's not looking for those type of answers where, oh, I give money. Yeah, I give money. I'm trying to get more money.
Right.
What do you think?
Agreed.
Up with that and, be a professional trader, so, but yeah, those two things, I just plan to really just kind of just keep scaling up with those things and just leveling up. I'm at a great space, but there's levels to this. So yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. All right. And now what about for yourself? What are
My
your goals?
I know I want to, this year, my goal is to have my own first home. So I know I want to get more homes and just create more wealth. And so I can make sure that I can have money saved when I have kids, so I can make sure they're in a better place than where I'm at today. Because
Well, I guess,
she didn't even answer my own question.
despite what I said, maybe she doesn't even have the correct mindset either.
Right. I was like,
Think about money. Here's the thing, guys. You got to have a balance, and especially a woman this age. If you're looking for love or whatever, you're trying to settle down, you should be focusing on that.
right.
In the sense that, yes, you have your businesses and whatevers, but if the foundation, in other words, your home, if your home is not in order, then everything else will suffer from it. So we understand you want to buy a home, but what about making your family? What about having a family? What about making it an actual home instead of a house?
Right.
If you don't have a good foundation, which is your relationship, then you're not going to have a good life, really.
Correct.
my parents worked very hard to get me where I'm at, but I want to make sure my kids can have an easier life, if that makes sense.
No, definitely.
So.
All right, so it is time to pop one of these balloons.
Okay.
I think she's good.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's just
guy
see
in the
what
white.
popping.
Guy in the white.
Okay.
Oh, him. Okay.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I got to start off by saying she's a gorgeous woman, right? But based on my dating experiences lately, I kind of prefer someone with at least one kid because they just nurture different, you know.
Mhm.
And it's not a criteria,
That's
but
interesting.
it's kind of a preference. And I feel like maybe some of these other guys might, you know, be okay with it, you know.
Which
Yeah.
you think that's
But
true,
yeah,
James? or
overall
no?
beautiful.
He wants somebody with a kid.
Well, yeah, because he's saying through experience, women that have kids nurture different. But that doesn't say. Wait, does she want kids?
I would assume she does.
But she's 40.
You know, I'm just now realizing her waist is actually kind of. You know, let's just leave her alone.
Thank you.
She doesn't have kids.
She doesn't. I don't think she does.
Yeah, for sure.
No, if he were to approach you, is he someone you would speak
I
to?
would. I would have took his number and went on a date and called him.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just need I own 2 homes already, so just need a more woman that's more into investments already.
Okay, I see. All right. So same thing here. If he approached you, someone you
He's
speak
very, he's very nice looking as well. So I would have
Why he look like Hill?
got to know him on a deeper level because I do have other investments. I just didn't speak of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just want that.
Okay, we've got one pop balloon over here. Do you guys have any questions for one another?
I think Yeah, I think if she was more like a home-minded or more like centered around the man, he probably would have had he probably the big dude wouldn't have popped the balloon.
Yeah.
Think. I'm sorry.
Is it ladies first?
This
You
dude
can go
gives
ahead.
me,
Go
like,
ahead.
the weird, like some like
So you said you were how old? I'm sorry.
spicy
I'm
vibes.
40.
Like, you bite
40 years
people.
old?
Yes.
You like
Okay.
argue. and
Well,
stuff.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm not a big churchgoer.
Okay.
I was raised in the church. I went to church 3 times a week when I was a kid. So yeah. So being raised that way, a person could go one of two ways. Either you gotta go on to be like a pastor or become more involved into that type of thing, into church and that kind of thing, or you kind of go left. You got to just watch football on Sundays.
Okay.
So I'm kind of a watch football on Sundays kind of guy.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. So, but yeah, I just wanted to just kind of hear you out, and you are an attractive woman,
Thank you.
and I don't have anything bad to say about you or anything like that. It's just that I don't think I'm your type. I don't think, like, as far as like lifestyle and like, or should I say, maybe spirituality and like religion, as far as that goes, I think I would frustrate you.
Really?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
frustrate you.
Oh, nah,
Well, if he's
right,
telling you
though.
that, you should just believe him.
He's right. Cause I kind of sense that too. Like this dude's probably like hard to please, to me.
Well, he's got the tats. He's got the shirtless pictures on IG.
I don't
His
think it's
mindset's a
that.
little bit different.
I think his demeanor is more like, I'm set in my ways. I need somebody to go along with that. That's
Yeah.
it. Kind of comes off
Especially
like that
in the Christian sense.
Yeah.
But if this woman takes this deal, it's never a good deal.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys something. If you're a Christian and you take a non-Christian, it's almost never a good deal. I've never experienced it when it is a good deal, especially when you're confronted with it, right, as blatantly as it is.
Right.
Never a good deal.
Right. He did her a solid. She
So
seems
let's
like
see
a
what she does.
She seems like a really sweet woman. So you dodged a bullet. It's not a loss for sure.
You better pop this balloon, black chick,
Oh,
Because like
gonna
you
pop
said,
it.
or a black dress.
you're big into church and that kind of thing. You probably go to church every Sunday.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, you'd probably be frustrated because I'd be like, I'm trying to watch at least 2-3 games.
So you would
Yeah.
never go to church on Sunday, or just?
I
I'm just
would.
wondering.
You know what though? Honestly, because
Church on
it's like
NFL
this.
off season.
I do have a daughter. I want to take her to church.
Okay.
Maybe once a month. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Once a month, maybe twice, maybe even twice a month. But by myself, it's just a lot of work getting her up and going and doing her hair and getting her all dolled up for church. So it's just easier for me to just kind of just stay at home, honestly.
So you
But
have
if
your.
I had
I'm sorry.
someone that would kind of like help motivate me and her to get going and do that kind of thing.
No.
You see how he's just talking?
Now he's trying to coax in.
You see how he's just talking? Like,
Look, lady. This lady is showing that her standards are malleable.
Mm-hmm.
And you should have here's the thing. You should have malleable standards in different ways. I would assume, let's just say, this is my opinion. No. Let's look at what am I trying to say? This dude in the tan, he gives more of a Christian impression than this dude.
Right.
But she's going for height.
Yeah.
She's not going for holiness.
Yeah.
She's going for height.
I mean, I think her
And-
IG kind of speaks it for itself.
She's actually not looking for a Christian man. She's looking for a man who she's attracted to first.
Right.
And she'll try and fit him into a mold later on. Mistake.
She's
How are
pretty
you
much-
40 years old and you haven't learned this lesson?
Yeah.
If a man's not Christian or if he's set in his ways, you don't try and change him and try and see how you can coax him out of being something. He's saying, "Oh, I could," just to get the box.
Yeah. They pretty
It's because
much.
you're thick. It's because of what you look. It's because of the heels you're wearing. It's because of your dress. It's because your tits are out. That has nothing to do with whether or not he could or couldn't do something.
Right.
He's just saying he could. That doesn't mean he will. Hey, look, I could get a sunburn if I go outside. All right, I'll just stop.
But I think she came with the mentality that I can change him. Like, yeah, I can change him mentality. You know what I mean? And that's never good. You wanna get your product the way it's advertised on the shelf. You don't want to like
Call customer service and see what's going on and argue with the representative all day. How come I didn't get how come this man ain't Christian? Well, it said it could be Christian on the label. It didn't say it was.
Right.
And you bought it on the strength of it was.
Right.
Because you wanted a product. You don't actually want what you want. You say you want. Yeah. She does. Our standards, man. Lady, please redeem
story.
About you.
You can't be 40 thinking like this. It's not going to work.
You can't be 40 thinking like this. So please, lady, prove us wrong by popping the balloon.
Yeah.
Because I'm not anti-church. It's just that I'm not like overly motivated to go every week and that kind of thing. But
so would that be a deal breaker for you?
No, long as he, you know, as long as he does go sometime, because I do want someone to go with me sometime. I don't want to be, you know, you see sometimes a lot of Black women in church and they by themselves. And I'm like, okay, where's your husband? They at home watching football. But I'm just saying every once in a while, it would be nice to be able to go to church with my significant other.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're good?
You know what? What you said was a great response. But
dude,
is she my type?
Talk too much.
I would say yes and no. But I'm going to pop my balloon.
Okay. What did I tell you, James?
I want to pop my balloon.
All right.
See, now you look dumb.
Right. I told you.
Now you look dumb because you stuck your neck out. Yeah, you did say that. Because he's like.
He sees it. He sees it. It's too easy. This isn't necessarily bait that he wants. It's just something that he's like, you know, I like the way he's talking is like, I have the ability to.
This is a scratching post.
Right. I have the ability to bag this. Like the way she's responding to me and everything like that. And I'm telling her all my flaws. James,
but it doesn't matter.
He's explaining all his flaws to her. He's so inconsistent. I do, but then I don't. I do, but then I don't. Like she should have been on that already, like analyzing like, oh yeah, this dude is indecisive. He doesn't know what he's want. And he talks too much. Like a real man, not saying he's not a man, but a man that knows what he wants displays that confidence. And he's going to be like, you know what? I don't go to church. I'll go sometimes, but I don't. That's just me. You know what I mean? And keep it like that. So he's doing too much running. I mean, he's doing too much monologuing, just talking too much. She should have picked up on it.
Let's head on back then, girl. All right. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it
to games and stuff.
Damn.
Okay, so you have kids?
I have a daughter.
A daughter. How old is she?
14, dining. Yes. But travel.
And what do you do?
I'm a radio personality. I'm also a business owner.
Lamika.
She got super makeup
How old
on,
are you?
bro.
She got that.
Is that Botox as well?
I think she got her cheeks lifted, yeah.
She got the botulism?
Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
Micah McCaney as McCaney a speaker.
Damn. Bikini as speaker. That.
Let's just leave her alone for now.
I found
because maybe she's a sweetheart.
Well,
but if she got an IG on,
can I comment?
Oh, bro.
Let me see.
Her IG.
Look at here, y'all. Look, how old is this woman?
She too old.
Too old to be acting like she's 24.
She always out and about like a damn alley cat.
Oh man, I couldn't have my wife doing this, man. And yeah, she's a good-looking woman, but
really, she looks good to you, Aaron.
Overall, I
that's because you're. Aaron, are you into bodies more than you are into face?
Yeah, it's true.
All right, but what about her face?
All right, so that's what I was about to say. She like some of these pictures, she doesn't have makeup on, and she looks good.
Let me see.
But
she always got her butt out. She always bent over.
Yeah,
she got her legs spread. She's squatting.
But here's the problem. How old is this woman? Because she seems like she's
like
about.
It don't matter. She's too old.
40s, like she's in her upper 40s, and she's acting like she's 21. And it's like, lady, like, enjoy your life.
Dang, she got the short shorts with the pockets out, and she twerking on a dude or somebody on.
Bro, this is
Mardi Gras.
Bro, this is what's crazy.
You don't understand, lady. You're a Scooby snack for men. You're not actually a wife.
Bro, and you're competing with women who are twice as young as you.
doing the
this
same
IG
exact thing, but they can do it better than you, and they look better than you. So you
Right.
look almost like what is give. Oh, I almost said. Ooh,
You almost gave it up,
Ooh.
James. Huh?
I almost said it's giving. Oof.
Dang, James.
I was on her IG for
You got
a minute, and it already
you got
possessed me.
vexed. But
It's washed up. You're just washed up. This is a washed up party girl.
Can't be doing this, man. You can't be doing this. This is not healthy. Me personally, someone who's younger than you would not take you seriously at all.
Those are the type of men you'd probably be dealing with too. Younger men.
Yeah.
She was prettier when she was younger too. It's sad. This is another problem you shouldn't be doing. Don't be showing us too many photos of how you used to look when you was younger and better looking.
Bro.
But you doing the same thing. Partying. How many photos she got? Oof.
She got a lot. She got like, let me see how many posts she got. She got like 1,000, 1,200 posts, bro.
It's something about you know what, man, let's just let her live.
Look,
she probably got a good spirit, but I'm telling you right now, sister. Well, I don't.
Bro, just because you have a good spirit and good energy doesn't mean your intent is good. And all I'm saying, like, the intentions here on this IG does not display that they're good. It's very promiscuous. It's very sexual. You're giving off hoe vibes. I'm just saying it. I'm just putting it out.
Drinking's involved, twerking's involved, dancing's involved, flirting's involved. A bunch of other sweaty men at the club is involved. Looking around, wondering prowling with your girls.
Right.
Look at what you can get your lust on about. We know what this is about. It's not. It's nothing
like she
new.
Missed out on her childhood or something. Something. Because it's like, why are you acting like this? But I mean, hey man,
maybe we should just have a set. So this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna just look at the IGs after we get tired of listening to these women. Just don't. It's already bad enough. You got the super red light district IG. Let's see if you actually have can talk some sense.
38.
And what do you do?
I'm a radio personality. I'm also a business owner. And I also work for a car manufacturing company.
Okay, I hear it in the voice, the radio personality.
Yes, sir.
And now what do you like to do for fun?
I'm very open to doing anything once. But traveling, of course, like everybody. I love to go and experience some fine dining or some hot wings with a little lemon pepper.
Black people like.
But yeah, just I'm a cheer my
wings. James, can you please explain this to me? Because this is not a good
look,
flavor
man.
in my eyes.
I like me some lemon pepper, man. I'm about to make me a lemon pepper marinade. Today, as a matter of fact. See, she has her personality is nice and bubbly. We'll give her that. We'll give her her bubbly personality. Might be a little bit of it could be a red flag, but it's not given that at the moment. So let's continue.
So I enjoy going to games and stuff.
Okay, so you have kids.
I have a daughter.
A daughter. How old is she?
14.
14. Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I need somebody that's ready to be. We're here, so I would imagine you're ready.
Yes.
So she ain't ready. She's going to give up the life, huh? She's ready to settle down now after 38, huh? IG ain't looking
38?
Like it. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's ready to lead, learn, listen, love, understand everything not gonna be understood. So compromise.
Why now?
Well, why now? Because the market's drying up.
Why wait to the last minute?
Because we all do. As humans, we all do. I got a couple things right now I've waited until the last minute to do right now as we speak.
Well, you're a guy. So, like, you're in your prime years. Her prime years were 18 to 27. She's 11 years out of her prime years, bro. She should have been married.
Yeah.
And somebody who's very supportive. I have a very, very strong support system. So I need my man to be the same way.
Nice, yes.
And then a hustler, and I don't mean on the street. I mean, you're going to make it work We're going to get to it by all means necessary.
Yes. Okay.
So somebody that's goal-driven, motivated.
Got it. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
A cigarette smoker. And that's probably the top one. I'm not even, I got some petty stuff in my head.
Okay. All right. So we have not got any pop balloons.
I think her personality is redeeming to me.
Yeah, but we said that. That was the first thing we said about her personality. Like, she has a great personality. She seems fun, youthful, optimistic. But at the end of the day, like, that IG speaks for itself. It speaks a whole
the IG
different
basically
language.
disqualifies you, because the only reason why we're saying this stuff is we're trying to be nice to you on YouTube. But if I was 38 and single and I saw you, nope. If I wasn't a Christian and I saw you, you'd be a target. Chew toy. You'd be a Scooby snack, a scratching post.
You
would be one of the ball.
Delicious.
You ever seen a dog? You ever seen a dog when you got the toy, but then you got the other toy, and these are like 3 other toys, and you try and take one, he gets like, no, like, these are all my toys. You can't take any of them. These are actually all mine right here.
Yeah.
That's how men are going to treat you, like that.
I would have definitely.
So let me hand you a pick.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on to that. Okay. And I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Yes. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Okay. Y'all dress nice. Y'all look good. Okay.
They ain't going for the purple. Knew it.
Oh.
Okay. And one more.
Wait, go do that for.
Okay. Let's start with the first one you popped. Okay. Let's have your name and age.
My name is Nick. I'm 40.
Okay. And Nick, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Pretty much I was gonna pop, but at the same time I was like,
shut up.
Just wait and see what happens.
Why were you gonna pop?
She's gorgeous. She's so beautiful, but at the same time, like, if she's too short, I was like, if she's like my partner, something, I wish I have like a giraffe or something.
Okay.
So,
no worries.
You're beautiful.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
So if I was at the bar, or let me take that back. If I was in Walmart and he walked down.
Look at her. Look how she just strictly went.
Damn.
And she shopped at Walmart too. I could see it now. Flip flops, booty shorts, looking around, popping gum.
Dang.
Looking for a sweet treat, and I'm not talking about in no aisle. I'm talking about men.
Dang.
So we already know how this goes.
Like,
but remember, her first impression was what? If I saw him at the bar. So you see where her mindset is at.
Yeah.
It's basically verifying what we already see on IG.
She's still 23, 22, 23 in her head.
Al, I wouldn't double take. You know.
Okay.
And it's nothing personal. You dress nice. I'm just not initially attracted.
Okay.
Thank
you. And you popped one more. Let's have your name and age.
My name is Reggie, and I'm 44.
And Reggie,
he look like Reggie, don't he?
I know. He looked like he no good.
He looked like the older version of my grandmama gave me that chain. But not saying you look like you got beat up when you're younger. I don't mean it like that.
He look like Red from Friday. My grandma gave me that chain. Man, if it was y'all, I would have helped y'all. Yeah, for sure. And he got that voice too.
Yeah.
I think she's attractive, and
thank you.
She's got a great voice.
Yeah. Thank you.
She's got a lot of good qualities. So I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
Nice looking, just not what I would go for on the regular.
Got it.
I'm not gonna put you in the Walmart. We already went there. I was at the mall, you know.
Okay. So.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's head on back.
She's got charisma.
We got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
But think about it. Think about it. Here's the thing, ladies. And now that I think about it, do you realize that you being charismatic and going out in the club all the time? Do you know what that looks like? Your personality is going to give off promiscuous because it's inherently flirty. Now, it comes off as flirty at the very least. Your charisma, the jokey, it can come off as flirty. Can it not?
It can. It can.
And
I think
so just picture this type of person.
Does. Most men pick up on it, some don't.
So picture this woman in any location where there's a lot of men. At a bar, at a club, at the gym. at work, this is her personality, kind of magnetizing men towards her with her personality. But because she doesn't have the correct morals and the correct lifestyle, it makes it even worse. Because this, in and of itself, I wouldn't say it's good or bad. I would just say this is a character trait that a woman can have. Just because I don't want my wife or my partner, whatever you guys want to call him nowadays, she doesn't need to have charisma. I got the charisma.
Right.
She needs to do things that I'm deficient in.
Like kind of like compliment you, yeah.
So I don't, because I'm a go-getter, I speak loud, I'm outspoken, I say controversial things. I don't need her to say that. It's not a quality that I'm looking for. I can respect it. But the problem is that when it's in a woman's body, they become different because of the gender. It becomes different. And men are going to receive it differently than a woman would.
Right.
So
I decided to wear this outfit today because I wanted to be like an all-purpose, right? So based on what you have on today, if we were on a date, where are we at, and why did you choose that place?
Okay, let's start there and come back. All right, let's get your name and age first, and then the answer to her question.
Okay, so my name is Mel. I'm 46.
Oh, you look good for 46.
I appreciate it. You know, that's all God. Sorry, your question? I forgot the question.
Oh, you want the question? So, based on what you have on today, if we were on a date, where are we at, and why did you choose that place?
So this is my all-purpose outfit. I'm a designer, so these are one of my pieces.
Love that.
I'm assuming it's around Valentine's Day, so I chose these colors. Valentine's, I love comedy. We're gonna do that. I know a couple comedians. So I like that. Maybe some nice dinner afterwards, you know, drink, just have fun, just vibe, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
A girl love to eat.
Yeah.
All right.
They're meant for each other, those two.
Yep. Let's see how she feels when he takes off his hat, though. Not saying anything about bald men, but these type of women, I wouldn't put them past her to be picky.
Don't All White look like he got a piece of cornbread and a can of baked beans in his back pocket?
He looked like.
He said, "I'm trying to get. I got that Southern seasoning in my shirt pocket right here now."
Yeah, he looked like somebody who hang around John Witherspoon from Friday. Like the black dude. Remember the black dude? Uncle Elroy. He looked like an Uncle Elroy. Hey, Friday is such a comedy, dude.
Mississippi Pit with my sweet potato.
Okay, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Sincere. I'm 45.
Okay, and Sincere, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
So for me personally, like I said, it's an everyday unit. It's not too out of the ordinary what I'm aware of normally anyway. But on the nights, we'll have an elevated experience. We're going to have some live music. After we have some live music, we're going to go somewhere like, I know y'all might not be from Houston, but Bungalow. It's just an elevated eating experience, nice fine dining. You're going to go in and sit down, rooftop, beautiful rooftop, candlelit, and do our thing and get to know each other.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think she cares about height.
There's a lot of confident men on this show, I will say. At the very least, or some more often than not. The dude in the pink, the African dude, or the foreign black,
he been getting it.
He's not as poised, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Even the skinny Reggie guy, he still has an air of
like confidence.
He's
the way what he's displaying. Yeah.
Age and answer to her question.
Jonathan, 41. You said with your outfit, right? Where we would take you on a date?
With your outfit. I thought mine was all purpose, but you know.
I think I'm all purpose. Anything. Well, I would take you the way you looking. I think we'll go to somewhere to dance first.
Okay.
Then maybe somewhere nice, Fleming's or somewhere to get a steak or something like that, shrimp, lobster or something.
Yeah, you look like you need enough for that.
All right.
She said,
And over here, your name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Jaye, 43. I say the way that you dress. I'm not sure what area you're coming from, but maybe the Omni PGA over in Dallas. It's obviously on the golf course.
Okay.
The outfit you have kind of looks like a little bit of a brunchy style, slight professional style. You talked about radio, so we could talk about ideas that you have, on the radio station and the set, any business ideas, and we could also move it casually. So nice vibe, chill music, golf course view. Serene.
I think he has
real nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice booty.
Because I don't think
crowd. Love it.
I don't think
I don't think she's gonna pick him though.
Nah, she probably not. But I don't think she would want to dance in these shoes. But hers is more casual, dressy. Would you say? Like she looks more casual. Like she looks more like she would fit with him than anybody else. White napkin is not getting
tan.
it. Yeah, the dude at the end.
Nah, I think the energy, at least to me, the exchange is.
No, I don't think she's gonna pick him. But I'm just saying, these two, they're the most.
They don't look like they go together to me.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Because I to be honest, like all the other stuff, is pretty like casual. Like, oh boy, look like a dinner napkin. That's a barbecue stakeout T-shirt. Light skinned dude is wearing.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. The other two dudes, Red looked like he about to take her to a warehouse. And then
who's Red? Which one's Red?
The one you said looked like Friday, off of Friday. The light skinned dude with the braids.
Red.
And then designer over there, he looking like he's gonna
overspend.
Yeah, like I'm just here to toss some food and I'm trying. Yeah.
No, he's looking for the only one who looks sincere is
prime
this guy.
steak.
This dude right here, he looked like he has the most confidence so far.
The one at the very end, right?
No, this dude right here in the red.
This dude?
Or in the red and white shirt.
Oh.
Let's keep going.
Elevated experiences, you know? All right, so I am going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay. One.
Yes, one. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Yep, knew it. It's coming.
All right, so Jayville, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's very nice looking.
Thank you.
Looks like she's fun and has her stuff together. So I just want to hear her out for sure. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and so why'd you end up popping his balloon?
You are dressed very well. Love it.
Okay.
It's just maybe it's a lisp.
Okay.
Nice looking.
Damn. Even she pointed it out. Damn.
That's not nice.
It's the list. He can't change that, man.
Can't even change that.
He can't change that, man. That's up.
Damn. Now, if he said you look like Jigsaw from
then he
would be
the puppet
wrong.
that be riding the unicycle.
Yeah, the tricycle. Yeah.
The tricycle. Yeah.
Yeah, because them cheekbones is not yours.
You want to play a game?
And that wig is not yours either. You want to play a game? Like, and those eyebrows aren't yours either.
Do you want to play this game?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So you didn't have to stab the man in his heart, bro.
Yeah, dude. Why you gotta go for the list?
Yeah,
like
you could have just left it like that. It's just not my type.
Dang, bro.
But
you want to play a game?
So now I had to shoot.
Yeah, man, because you went for the list, man.
That's wrong.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Aaron. I think she got a mouth.
Bro, she's still 20 something, bro. That is that's a grown woman that's in she's still got like a 19-year-old, anywhere between 19 and 23-year-old soul still.
This is my opinion, guys, okay? This lady got a mouth on her. And yes, at first, the impression that she's trying to give off, it is cool because it's charismatic, it's approachable, it's sociable. However, her tongue, it also is not calibrated correctly because you don't need to tell nobody it's because of his list. Right. Do you?
No, I don't.
She always got a joke to say. She's always saying something, and then this way it's...
Nah, like, she didn't have to say that. It didn't... It's obvious that I pointed out he has a lisp. Okay, we get it. You know what I mean? But that shouldn't take away from who he is as a man. You know what I mean? And
well, on the flip side, she's being honest, right?
She is. But sometimes you don't have to say things that people can't help. You know what I mean? I think you could just leave that alone. You can't change that.
What do you guys think?
Like, she can't change her cheekbones?
She literally can change, and she probably will change in the future.
Damn. You think she can change those?
She did change them.
Well, can she change them back? That's what I'm trying. That's
probably not.
Yeah. That's all.
Retainer. Okay.
Is it like Invisalign?
It's the retainer.
Retainer.
Oh. Yeah. Take them out.
Normal. Sorry.
I talk like that with mine in too, but why you take them out?
My fault. You know.
Oh.
Keep it straight. It's okay.
No. You look good though. You look good.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Okay, we've got 3 guys left. Go
I
ahead
would
and
say
ask
it's
them
a
another
retainer and
question.
it's not. Yeah, because when I wear mine, I be having the 72. So.
Well.
Okay. So where are you from? Are you open to long distance relationships? And if so, how does that look for you day to day with communicating with your partner?
Okay.
She don't look the same on her IG. You know what's crazy, Aaron?
That's makeup, bro.
You know what's crazy, bro? You and I, we look the same like all the time, every day. Either we're like unkept because of our hair or like whatever.
Yeah.
Me more often than not. But I don't look drastically different every occasion.
Right.
I don't like this.
It's
I would prefer a woman that just looks normal. Like you can predict your attraction level. It doesn't fluctuate.
Don't argue. Don't get in an argument with a woman that cares about her makeup, because you'll never win that. I could tell right now, she depends on this stuff. Like she needs it. Like she put makeup all the way to her damn neck. All the way to her neck.
She's an artisan. She's skilled at the craft.
Bro.
How much time you got left, Aaron? Because I know
you good. I already handled all my stuff. Just keep it going. I mean, I want to say ideally 12 o'clock. We can push past it.
Let's just all right, so they ended up matching. I was getting kind of tired of listening to her. Next chick. You see that hanging out in the back, Aaron?
Ooh. Is that rye bread? Got a piece of rye bread. Busting out the bag. That's that Ezekiel bread.
I think it's not that she's out of shape. It's probably just because
she is.
Anye.
She's out of shape.
Built like that ladybug from Bug's Life.
Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Anye.
Anye, how old are you?
I am 35.
Would you marry somebody named Anye?
I mean, I don't really care about the name, and I think she's
maybe it's an African name.
If she was in shape, she would definitely look good. Cause like I think she's a good looking woman overall. I mean, she obviously got some makeup.
Is that a weave?
Oh yeah, you already know.
How though? It's way too late to be a weave. Because what's under that?
Because
she got the ski.
That beehive. She got the beehive. She got the beehive. That is not her real hair.
Imagine a black woman actually had hair like that.
Some of them do.
I know they do, but you don't see them often, and it's not. All right, guys. We gonna do an IG check again.
Simply
Anye, please.
That's like Kanye.
Anye, please.
Okay.
Don't have your IG, busting out the seams. Just because. Okay, looks like she only has a. Oh no, there it is. There's IG. I'll wait until you've seen it. I like to pop out and show niggas.
Let me see. Yeah.
We would have to work on this IG, but
it's
from what we see.
The one that I seen, it's not bad.
We would have to work on it. But it's not a fail, so we'll let you live.
Yeah, she get a pass, but she ain't got nothing really much to show now. That's probably why she ain't showing too much.
Damn. No, because women ain't got nothing. They still be trying to show it.
Sometimes, but usually what I've usually noticed when a girl knows she ain't got no body, she'll just take this close-up pictures of her face with a bunch of makeup on it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then she'll be like, let's FaceTime. Why we gotta FaceTime?
Why do we have to FaceTime?
Why can't we just meet me in person?
Why you need my resume? What you need to know my work history about?
Trying to get that free dinner.
Now, lady, I like for her skin tone and the white she's wearing, that pearly white. That's really nice. That's really nice. I don't like the cut. But I like the idea. I like the vision.
I think
just need to clean it up a bit.
All right, look. To get a weave done, that's the only thing I will let pass. The weave. That's okay. But
We ain't letting not over here. Not over here though.
The makeup stuff, man.
I don't like either one. Is Arlette wearing a weave?
Yeah, she is.
Damn, man, it's got them all. It's a contagion. It's a pandemic.
I mean, it could.
So you mean to tell me if I want to date a black woman, if I ever, God forbid,
she's more than likely gonna have that.
That's that I'm not. That I would. And if I ever got, if my girl gets hit by a truck, I'm not dating no black woman then, because y'all all got weaves now. That's the new patch update.
Yeah, I mean, there's some black women out there that got them, but yeah, the new patch update is the weave recommendation.
Dang, that's crazy. The new patch note says all black women wear weaves.
But this has been since like the 90s, James. This ain't changed like it go back like since the 70s. I don't know.
You remember, without saying her name, you remember the black chick I was dating? Was she wearing a weave?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, she had it.
I thought that was her real hair because she had it like scissor, right? She had it all friffy.
Yeah.
That was a weave.
Yeah, James.
Golly, man. Fool me, I guess. So I guess it worked.
The only reason why I got an eye for this because I know my sisters drew hair. Like, my sisters drew hair. Like, Arlette, the front of it is real. Like, you know, some of it on the front is real. But it blends in with the back. So she has like this part. She has like the cranium weaved. But then the front, some of the front, it's like the cranium in the side. You know how like Hayachi has like that bald spot?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a U. So like with Arlette, it's like some of it in the front is her hair. But then it blends in with the rest of the weave.
It's just a lot of trickery, man. It's a lot of cunning deception going on. I just don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think what it is that black women had lost their way to what natural beauty is. Because back then, like in the 70s, they wore their hair in an afro. They had their nice little hoop rings. I mean, they probably did wear makeup. But at least the hair was like, this is my pride. This is where I come from. I represent this. But black women don't wear afros no more. You know what I mean? So.
I never really liked afros.
What?
I think it worked for some women, but not all of them.
I go crazy for a black woman with an afro. It just looks so good. Like, I'm just like, yeah.
Well, shout out to you.
I like.
All right, let's see.
And what do you do?
I am a construction project manager.
Oh, okay. Now, what are some things like you do for fun?
I like to hack. I love to read. I like to journal, and I like to spend a lot of time on keys.
Did she say she likes to hack?
She likes to hike.
Oh, that accent.
I don't know what accent that was, but it's interesting.
That is a tough accent right there, boy.
I like to hack.
I like to hack.
And how many kids do you have?
I have two. A 13-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter.
Okay. And now, what do you look for in a man?
Honesty. Genuineness. I look for somebody to be themselves. Yes. Nothing that's over the top. Just simple pleasures.
Okay. Okay. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A liar. I do not like a liar. Okay. I would just say that's honestly the only thing. I feel like that a lot of things can actually just be worked out through time, but you'll know instantly if that person is for you or not.
Right. Okay, cool. So we have not got any pop balloons yet, so let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
Oh, looks like they were waiting for me to hand you a pick, huh?
I don't know what happened.
Let's go over here and see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jonathan, 41. Just pop initial attraction. Just not attracted.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
And now is he someone that's your type?
You're a nice gentleman, but probably not.
And why not?
I just really don't like light skin like that.
Okay.
Damn.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
That comment got her fired.
Your name and age, and why did
I mean, that's a preference. That's a preference.
you end up popping your balloon?
Jaye, 43.
And why'd you pop your balloon?
Just saying, not the exact initial attraction.
Okay.
But cool vibe though, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Honestly, yes. You are very well put together. So you look very nice tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you much.
No problem.
Thank you. Let's head down over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Sincere. I'm 45. Seem like cool. Seem like you probably be fun. You know what I'm saying? Kick it with things of that nature. Just don't seem like we align. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to get in the gym. Hiking. I ain't going hiking. I ain't getting on nobody's mountain. I ain't climbing up. That's just not my style. I go to the gym and work out, but yeah, hiking, nah, I'm a pass. Not for me at all.
Absolutely. I totally respect that. A lot of people can't, but that's okay.
Right. I feel that too. It take a lot to be able to climb up and down the damn mountains. It's just kind of like, for what? Why?
It's beautiful.
I understand for some people. For me, nah, we're going to do a little something different.
All right. So now, is he someone that's your type?
Sincere seems like a very nice person, but unfortunately, no, you're not my type.
I understand.
Okay. And why not?
I just don't really particularly like the tight shirt. It's just a little tight for me. That's about it.
Oh, she's saying tight.
I am. I'm sorry.
Where you from?
I'm from Indiana.
I can tell. It's in
We're not going to do that tonight.
What? I'm not doing that. I can hear it. I can hear the country twang. That's all I'm saying. I'm from Houston. It's no knock, beautiful. No knock.
No problem. Thank you. Because we got one more down here.
She's ready to
Your
she
name and
already put
age,
on
and
a
why
defense shield.
Yeah, because she probably a little flustered. What happened?
Yeah.
did you pop your balloon?
Where you going?
My name is Nick.
Where
I'm
you going?
40.
Tell me.
To be honest, I wouldn't see myself like, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. But I don't see myself like, being with you like, as my woman.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know, so I'm going to need you to tell.
I know like, somebody's going to be like, oh, she's so beautiful. I could keep her. But I don't see you as my girlfriend or a partner.
Okay.
A pylon. What is a pylon?
A pylon. What is?
Well, partner. He said partner.
Partner. Damn.
Dialogue.
Damn. He said because me can't take it to your. Me can't take me to me mother. If me take her to your mother, I'm gonna have to mash up your face.
So she got squashed. Let's see if the let's see if he's gonna be like
coming. Look at that face.
Reggie, don't be like, see, Reggie, don't talk yourself out. Well, you don't. What I guess what Reggie does is he likes to think out loud to get himself ready to pop the balloon,
bro.
So just don't do that. Don't do that.
Look at her face, bro. Excuse me. Oh,
No, she probably just didn't understand his accent either.
Nah, it's coming. This is the neck tuck with the back being
with the eyebrows
to the south to her 6. That is attitude detection, bro. Watch this. I can already see it coming.
Let's slow down. All
right.
That
now,
works.
is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
You seem very nice. Okay. You're just not my type at all. But you're nice. I can't knock you on your clothing there. It's different. I like it.
Okay, I respect
But
that.
the fact that you keep saying that you don't know if I could be your girlfriend just shows me that you don't really know what you want. So you don't really know if I can be your girlfriend or not because, baby, you don't know me. But that's okay.
Look at that.
Thank you for popping.
Okay, respect.
Now, was that not an attitude?
Yeah, that was an attitude.
Frustration. Well, maybe if you went to the gym and stop eating at Norms, you'd be all right.
I need a close up on this belly, man. The belly action. It's big in the back, but it's flat.
Dang.
I don't know, man. What's going on with this?
Now that button right there is holding the rest together. It's like a bracket.
She got like a strap back in the back to fold up the flap so that it don't sack. I don't Look.
He said, that's okay. You could tell me what you want, but you're built like a rum cake.
You look like you'd take your shirt off and go splat. All right. She's just mad because everybody popped the balloon on her.
Yeah.
Let's see what the light skinned dude does.
Okay. Absolutely.
All right, we've got one unpopped balloon. Yep, stand right here next to me.
Dang,
Name and age.
What's going on?
She's nervous now. Hey, look at him, bro. Look,
He's not even into her, dude. Look at
bro. Attitude detected. Here we go, right here. See, I was, but since you said what you said, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this balloon. Watch, it's coming, bro. I could sense it. I could sense it right now, James. Go ahead, hit the space bar, bro.
My name is Reggie, and I'm 44.
All right. And Reggie, you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
Well, I was just being nice, but here's the thing.
Here's
the thing. You made a comment earlier.
Yes, sir.
You said you don't do light skin.
Absolutely.
Right. So I'm light skinned.
Yes, you are.
I got a daughter. She's light skinned. And on behalf of light skinned brothers everywhere, I'm a positive.
Damn.
That works
James,
for me, sir.
James.
So,
And your daughter wasn't part of the conversation. I said light skinned
package
men.
deal. If you don't like light skin,
My daughter's light skinned too.
that's colorism
But-
to me. You don't like my light.
Look, oh no,
Why
you
did you,
didn't.
okay, so why did you? All right, so you're 2-0 right now. Why did you think he was gonna get the attitude?
Honestly, from earlier, he talks a lot, and to me, I think he's a little. I don't want to I'm not trying to start none. It just seems a little spicy. He's more like a my way kind of highway kind of guy, or whatever. And I felt, me personally, when she said that light skin thing, I think a lot of men weren't feeling that. You know what I mean? When she said it, because when she said you light skin, like 3 balloons popped off. You know what I mean? Now they may not voice their opinions, but this man has been probably, compared to all the men on the show, had most airtime, bro. So he's gonna voice his opinion.
Yeah, and I think. What do you think, Aaron? Do you think it's wrong for her to not want the data light skin dude?
I think it's appropriate to say appropriate things. I mean, I think it's appropriate to you have your preference, but let's just say there's a big girl, right? I'm not into big girls. You know what I mean? No offense, but I'm not gonna say, yeah, it's because you're a big girl. You just don't say things like that, because this is it's controversial. She's technically not wrong, but it's taken out of context because it's you're being judgmental. So she should have.
Yeah, because he's riled up. There, look at the argument about to ensue.
It's coming, bro. This dude is spicy, man. This dude's
Let's see it.
Light skin.
My daughter's light skinned too.
That's colorism
But-
to me.
Oh.
If you don't like my light skinned self, how you gonna approve of my light skinned child? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry if you feel like I was being racist towards the light-skinned brothers, but let me make sure I turn this way and say, sir, I apologize if I said that the reason why I didn't like you was because you was light-skinned. I would never discriminate just because you're light-skinned. You're just not my type. That don't make me a racist.
I don't even take offense to it.
You did.
No.
Your feelings was hurt.
No. You took it as me taking offense to it. I'm just telling you straight up.
You brought your daughter in the mix, but we're not gonna argue about that tonight.
So clearly he's not your type, is what
No,
you're
he
saying.
talked too much. He got a lot going on.
Damn. She ain't lying though. She ain't not lying.
No, I don't think
he does.
All right,
she
man.
does
Whatever,
talk
man.
Too much, man. Look, just keep it simple. If you didn't like what she said, you're a man. You can take it on the chin. Just pop the balloon. Be done with it. You didn't have to be like, you hurt my feelings because, you pop the balloon. You say you don't like light skinned dudes, and my daughter light skinned. I ain't gonna lie, you kind of hurt my feelings. Even though he didn't say that, he said that.
All right, let's let it fly.
You argumentative, so I'm gonna just step away from that.
All right, thank you.
But it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You say you're from Indiana.
Yes,
I
sir.
like your accent.
Thank you.
I have family in Indiana, in Gary, Indiana, Maryville, Indiana, Miller, Indiana. So, hey, I think that's cool. And, I'm a light-skinned brother, but I love light-skinned women, and I love dark-skinned women too. But if a woman says clearly that she don't do light-skinned brothers, that pretty much excludes me. Yeah. So I don't take offense to it. It is what it is.
I appreciate the feedback. Thank you, sweetie pig. Absolutely. Please, all light-skinned lives matter. Child, I don't know.
All right, man. Get her out of here, man.
Yeah.
She's embarrassing herself.
Yeah.
She's embarrassing herself.
I had secondhand embarrassment. Uh-oh, James. Let me see. Let me see what she's looking like now. Right in my
Is that her real hair?
Yeah, that is.
Finally, man. Golly. Kelly's share. Next one on the list, guys.
I'll be able to tell, but I think it is, but I'm gonna be able to tell right now. Don't touch my hair.
Kelly, do not disappoint. Do not disappoint, Kelly. Those are her two daughters.
Yeah, that's her hair. That's yeah, that's her hair. That's all their hair.
She's just got her pictures of her kids and her food.
Damn, she got the niños.
She got 2.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the hair
Seems
is natural.
she seems like a cool conservative chick.
Yeah, I give her a pass. Nothing provocative. Seems like a church lady too. At that, I could be wrong.
Yeah, she's
It's unfortunate she got the niños.
It's fortunate, that she's taking care of them, but it's unfortunate that she's basically lowered in the dating market.
Right. That's a good way of saying it. But no, she seems like a lady, based on her ID.
At least our initial impressions right now.
Right.
So let's see what that mouth is looking like.
Woo,
let's see if she got a freaking mouth on her, like the last couple of them.
What do you think about our outfit? Too revealing though?
Yeah, we have to scale that back. I don't like the whole open chest, open belly combo.
Cause girl, you got that tummy.
She hasn't really got a tummy, but her tummy's out.
Specifically a lash artist.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh my gosh, what do we like to do for fun? I mean, obviously, like spending time with friends and family. I'm a big foodie. I like to cook.
Yeah, we can tell.
Spending time with my kids.
All right. And how many kids do you have?
I have 2.
Two
daughters.
kids. And how old are they?
Oh my God. They are 11 and 13.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And now what are some things you look for in a man?
Oh my gosh. I think intelligence is like huge for me.
Yeah. She's liberal.
Giving you the L vibes?
Yep, she's liberal.
Yeah. Probably.
If you're not smart, intelligence, being like empathetic is huge.
Liberal.
Emotional intelligence. I love a man who is tapped in with his emotional intelligence.
I'll judge him for it later. Let's just keep going. I'm getting tired of listening to her.
Like understanding your purpose, attachment, things like that.
I just want to let you guys know James has no tolerance for the liberators.
Yeah, the gay lords, the liberators, the freaking Ukraine. We stand for Ukrainers. Just put them in a. All right, there.
I mean, I don't have a list. Like, I don't have a list of things I'm specifically going to check off. I just feel like there's a section or there's not.
Okay.
I'm very good.
Okay.
Nice.
James.
Well,
and play it.
We have not got any pop balloons, so let me hand you a pick. I was going to take a break. I like to pop last minute.
Okay.
All right, I'll have you hold that. And
tell me if you want me to pause.
So just go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. I guess what are you guys looking for in a woman?
Okay. All right, let's start here first. Name and age, and what are you looking for in a woman?
Okay.
All right, Jaye, 43. Quite a few things. One would be intelligence, just kind of like you said. Somebody that knows what they want in life. Also, somebody who actually knows why they're on Earth, their passion, right, their purpose.
Got it.
Someone that is spiritual. You have 2 daughters, like you stated. I have a daughter as well. So somebody that actually is fine with somebody with kids, and somebody that is very ambitious.
Got it. Okay.
Not
Your
interested.
name and age, and what are you looking for in a woman?
Yeah.
Jonathan, 41. What I'm looking for in a woman, smart, intelligent, of course, a helpmate, prayer warrior, someone to keep the family together, goal-oriented, somebody that just nurturing and loving and caring and believe in God.
All right. Your name and age, and
That's not what she wants. Yeah. You can tell by her body language, she's not even about that.
It's like, ew. You believe in Christ?
Right. She's not even about that. She's going on this podcast. This is the wrong crowd of people. Yeah. These are some either like some old guard Democrat or conservative Christian men.
Yeah,
or the only person who's Neapolitan in this group is Reggie. And Reggie got a mouth on him.
I know.
Well, Reggie will tell you his peace of mind. I'm not going to say he's got a mouth. Reggie will tell you his peace of mind. Reggie will tell you what's on his mind. He'll speak. Bruh.
She's probably. I think
her and Reggie are not going to work out because Reggie, you could say Reggie's flawed, right?
Yeah.
But Reggie is going to speak his opinion, so that's a benefit.
Yeah.
And she's going to take that as unempathetic. I bet you.
Yeah.
So they're not going to work if Reggie's smart.
She needs to go find her love at some vegan nightclub. Yeah. Perfect. She'll find the perfect liberation.
She needs herself, I saw it. She needs herself a lion without his canines, without any teeth.
My name is Sincere. I'm 45. I'm looking
She wants a man who looks like a man, but is really not a man.
for someone that's driven, a nurturer, someone who know what they want, where they're going in life, a gym partner, someone who can go to the gym with me and get it in, and someone who's conscious.
James, man, I'm tired of hearing him talking about
I just
the
want
gym.
you to be conscious
You look like
because
you've
I need
been
you to
in
be able to
gym
teach the kids about self and how we gonna elevate from where we at right now.
I mean, that's what he likes.
He looked like he let it.
He
all
just
go.
look this
Right after the gym. He go get soul food, cornbread, mashed potatoes, steak.
Look,
greens,
at least he's doing something, man. At least he's doing something. This chick right here, she's disqualifying everybody.
Pass me the
I don't think,
man.
Let's see. Now, and just be self-aware. If you're not self-aware, then
all right, we get it, bro.
I'm 44.
Trying to sell herself.
What I'm looking for a woman is a woman who is confident, a woman who is supportive, also has goals, someone who is friendly and kind, someone who likes people. You got a lot of antisocial people out here these days that just want to shut everybody out.
Yeah.
So yeah, just those are some of the things. So it could be like a list of 100 things, but those are like kind of at the top of the list.
Okay, thank you. Your name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Nick. I'm 40, and what I'm looking for in a woman
is a blood clot.
A big two is communication, and I want somebody who can communicate. If there's something we need to sit down and talk about, instead of turning into an argument, we need to sit down and find like a solution. Because I noticed like anything.
You don't need to explain. You don't need to explain. You just say what you want. You don't need to. There doesn't need to be a preference.
Have communication, everything falls down. And my second thing is I need somebody who's loyal. And bonus point is somebody who can cook. I'll cook, but I need somebody who can cook. So,
Okay, got it.
And yeah, so that we could just go there, have fun.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That was
All
4
right,
minutes.
so I am going to
That
have
would've
you
been 4
pop 2
minutes.
balloons.
2 balloons.
2 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Okay. This feels so bad. I'm sorry.
Boy, a bomb
And then one more.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with the
Really?
She said, "I'll do one more."
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think.
very interesting.
Look, bro. Look, here's what Reggie did, bro. There's a women on the other side. They're noticing all this stuff too, so they have more of a.
Oh, so you think they're
analytical-
watching in the back?
Yeah, they can see it. They can see what's going on. Reggie, whatever is his name, Reggie?
It is Reggie.
He talks too much. No, it's just you can say what you have to say, but just make it brief. But he gives me like whiny vibes. That's all I'm saying, man. Reggie, if you're looking at this video, dude, make it short and brief. You can say what's on your mind, but don't complain about it. Just tell it like it is and be done with it. That's it. Simple.
So you ended up popping.
Okay.
All right, so Nick, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She's beautiful, and yeah, I like her personality, and I like somebody who has like feminine energy, and I could see from the distance, she has that.
Yeah. All right. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think,
She's not attractive.
I don't know. I just didn't feel a connection.
Okay.
But I definitely appreciate what you shared.
Thank you. Yeah. You popped one more. So over here, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I find her attractive. I like her style, I like her glasses. Yeah,
All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
Again, I didn't feel a connection. It's like, I don't think it's anything personal. Just what it is. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, let's
You
head
feel a
on
connection
back.
with
We've
this
got 3
dude
guys
right
left.
here?
Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. I guess, what is an ideal date?
Okay. Yeah. An ideal date. Let's start here. What is an ideal date?
Cornbread, collard greens, pig feet.
ideal date, And home we have R&B nights. So it's like with a spot, they don't play nothing but R&B. It's damn near like everybody in there karaokeing, everybody up dancing, chilling. They got the normal setup like sections and things all the way around the club and stuff. But on this night, it's more like 90s party, house party. Like everybody is up, vibing, dancing, talking, getting it in. So we go there. Before we go there, of course, we gonna do a little walk in the park. Let's take a walk in the park. Let's chop it. Let's get to know each other. Let's hit happy hour, get us a drink, and then let's go turn up that night at the spot.
Okay.
Walk in the park.
What about over here? Name and age and answer your question.
Anybody going
Jonathan 41. Ideal day for me.
Go ahead, Aaron.
No, he said walk in the park. So ain't nobody trying to go on a walk on a damn park at 9 o'clock at night where the alligators is waiting for something to slip up.
Yeah, it's a strange date, but it's purposeful at least.
First, probably if I had a conversation with you, find out what you like. But if it's the first date, I probably would want to take you somewhere we can get to know each other, have a conversation, somewhere quiet, maybe coffee or something, if you like coffee, or just a small lounge or something that we can talk where it's not a lot of music, a lot of stuff.
All right. And over here.
Jaye, 43. Okay, so I would say first off, maybe like a winery. If you like wine, I'm not sure if you do, but maybe a winery first to start off kind of a little bit more intimate, to get to know you a little bit better. And after that, go off to maybe do something fun. So it could be go-karts, it could be basketball, it could be games, it could be video games, it could be whatever, right? Something fun. Then after that, just have a nice kind of vibe, chill time, maybe at a lounge or something like that, and just really kind of continue from there. And then maybe if you like desserts, maybe like a dessert place.
Dang, 4 places?
Dessert and liquor, but it's pretty cool. Ice cream.
Stu balling.
Cool.
All right. Time to pop, girl.
Okay.
Go ahead and pop one balloon.
One balloon.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, because
All right. So since you're white, you have your balloon unpopped.
Beautiful young lady. Sound like she know what she want a little bit. So easy money.
And why'd you end up popping
Easy
his?
money.
Don't say this connection thing, girl. We tired.
No, I know.
Next.
No. I don't think it included me. Like, I feel like it was just like, it seems like your preference. Of
What
you
didn't
wanted.
include you?
Like your ideal date.
That's what you asked me. My ideal date, not your ideal date.
This is true.
You
No,
asked me
that's
my
fair.
ideal date.
That is fair. That is very fair.
You kind of confused, huh? It's okay.
No, definitely not confused. I think I just appreciate someone that
She's not
considers their
attracted
partner
to you,
and that.
I
'Cause
did,
it's
beautiful.
like
I walk in
two.
the park to get to know you.
Yeah.
Before we get to the loud music,
Okay.
you got to picture it a little different than that.
Okay.
Got you though. You good? We good?
All good. Okay.
All right.
All right,
We have
James,
two guys
I
left.
already know who she's picking. Because she ain't picking Luther Vandross over here. She ain't picking desserts. She gonna pick Big Bass over here. Barbecue steakout. This guy. With the
Yeah, I agree.
With
Let's go ahead and ask them another question.
Oh my gosh. I guess, what is your big dream, like personal dream, ambition that fuels you?
Okay. What is your big dream?
Well, I want to point out that my initial assessment was wrong. Maybe she's not as liberal as I think. My first impression was wrong, because she's going out there. He said a prayer warrior. A prayer warrior is it's an indicator for a woman who's Christian. She didn't really give off that vibe. She's not giving off that vibe at the moment. So I think that's interesting.
She could,
but then again,
she could be bypassing that, and because she's just attracted to him. You know what I mean?
That is another possibility too.
Jonathan, 41, big dream is to be married, have a family, of course, own a chain of barbershops in different cities, travel the world with my spouse or partner, of course. That's my dream.
And what about over here?
Simple.
That's my name again.
You don't have to.
Okay. All right. Big dream for me. Right now, I own one of the top touring companies in the country, so I want to expand it out even further than where we're already at. So instead of going from 50 people across the country, I want to have hundreds of people across the country, expand to different markets. I want to transition my company to an ed tech firm as well, so just get bigger there. My daughter, I want her to make sure that she gets.
Well, here's another problem. You're not adding her. She just gave you an indicator that you need to add her into the mix, but you're not.
Right.
So
Well, I
either
already knew who she
her
would
initial
pick.
urge, either she's that attracted to him that it'll override that, or I don't think so either.
The best education possible. She's pretty smart, so I'm a little tough on her, but want her to be the best that she can be. And then at the end of the day, just really have a good thing to bring back to the family as far as not only investment, but to leave a generational wealth situation for them. So I can go travel when I want to, do what I want to do on nobody else's terms but mine and the person I'm with.
I would be
Now,
surprised.
guys, any questions for her? You got one?
if she picks him.
Jonathan, 41, what's your dreams and goals?
Oh my goodness. Just continuing to expand my existing business. I have a lash studio, so scaling that is number one to me. Just freedom of time, whatever that looks like. Spending as much quality time that I can with my family, and just not having any limitations in life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any questions here?
What is your definition, or your definition between of either being married and being in that marriage situation, and a partnership? So in other words, how do you disseminate the difference between marriage, partnerships? And partnership is technically a higher level than marriage.
I definitely would agree with that. To me, marriage is literally that which is defined by the state, right? So I don't think that a lot really needs to go into it other than two people agreeing to like sign a document. But I think a true partnership is having like aligned goals and a vision that two people.
Partnership sounds gay. This is my partner. I think the problem with a lot of the language is it's sterile and almost gay because it can mean, like Aaron right now is my partner.
Whoa.
He's my partner in this YouTube business thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's funny how the term partner has become kind of like associated with
a relationship status.
Because the liberals and the those types have kind of stolen the word.
Mom, Dad, this is Gary. This is my
partner. So freaking gross. If somebody calls me a partner, I'll have a conversation with them later. Like, don't call me that, please.
You know, it's funny.
I prefer you to call me your. Well, damn.
It's funny because I'm guilty of it. Like, I've definitely addressed women who I haven't established a relationship with as my partner. But like, I've heard men say like, that sounds. I'm like, really? So.
I'm really like, I really want a partnership because I think I'm equal than you. I think I'm equal to you, if not better. And when it comes to like leading, I think we should both lead. That means like we both should have our hands on the steering wheel when we're driving.
Damn.
And I just expect you to know when I'm going to make that turning motion. You should just like respect that. And if you try and turn as well and we both crash, then it's actually your fault. So that's the type of relationship. That's what it sounds like when somebody says they want a partner.
Yeah.
A partnership. It sounds gross. It sounds feminist. It sounds gay. It sounds like the usurping of authority. That's what it sounds like to me.
People are like working towards. That makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Time to pop a balloon.
He's popping.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop. All right. So you held on.
I didn't guess that.
Jonathan, 41. Similar interests. I'm a salon owner and stuff like that. So just similar interests. That's it.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I mean, I had to pop one. This is terrible.
Yes, but why?
Why?
You don't know.
I don't know. I think it's because I have.
It's not light skin, is it?
Oh God. Don't bring this back, please.
We can shine together.
I do believe in contrast. I do, but oh my God. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, you're beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so we got one guy left here. Is he someone that's your type?
I would say I don't have a type.
Okay.
I think like this is very, just being honest, like it's hard to be surface level like in this very short period of time, right? Like
what you've been hearing so far and everything that you've heard from him.
Yeah,
He's someone
I think
that you want to get to
ideal
know more.
alignments for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely.
So let me have you scoot that way for me.
Okay.
Over there, coming up here with us. So, do you guys have one final question for one another? If not, it's okay as well.
All right, just one. I can't
Just
like
one,
combine.
just one.
Okay. What location do you live in?
I'm
live?
like Midtown Phoenix.
So you're here in Arizona?
Yeah, in Arizona.
Okay, I'm in Dallas.
Oh.
So I travel a little bit, but I don't mind traveling. But
Yeah.
I don't live here remotely. I mean, locally. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you good? Any questions?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't-
Okay. All right. Well, then let me ask my final question. Then, is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match.
Congratulations!
Hey, raise the roof.
All right, last thing we're gonna do is just IG check, and then we're gonna be out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, man.
Mississippi.
Look at her.
With my sweet potato.
She's giving Ambient vibes.
She gave me that
A box. Like I went to church on Sunday. Like I prefer for him to.
She ain't got an IG, bro. Check her. Oh,
You do.
never mind. Never mind.
Bree Nicole's content. It better be good content.
Better be wholesome content.
Better be family oriented
Yeah.
content. Or you don't get the judgment. We're like God's first hand judgment, like first defense judgment before you go to the gates. We give you guidance before you get there. Cause he ain't gonna yeah.
I can't find her.
He gonna send you right down there. You know what I'm saying?
Bree.
So far, so good. Okay. Bree seems very family oriented. She seems. She's got a kid. She's got one picture that could be a little controversial.
Yeah, well, shout out to you for not having a crazy IG. You get a passing grade from us, so it's one more black date or one more black person that we can add to the non-stereotype that can give everybody hope. So,
yeah, I'll give it a pass. I'll give it a pass. All right,
guys. So we'll continue for the next time. Appreciate you guys coming out for whoever was on. Dang, I forgot all about Aaron German's question.
Dang.
My bad, German. I forgot. German said, "I bet he loves to travel without. I bet she loves to travel without her kids." Or I bet he loves to travel without her kids. What do you mean by that, German? I guess I'll just have to ask you later on. But we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
I'm offline.